Remember to like, share, and subscribe to Fly Like a Pro.
Three tanks per wing.
These actually have tubes that pull alcohol from a reservoir bottom of the nose compartment and slings a dripping of alcohol out onto this rubber through little channels.
Okay.
And it's not anti-icing, it's de-icing.
De-icing. Okay.
55 Baron. There are many versions of the Baron that were made. This is kind of in the middle, but it gives you the most bang for the buck. You've got the big motors, the big fuel tanks, and it's longest for the model that doesn't have the double passenger door, because there is a model longer than this that has the double passenger door. But it's not as fast as this one because this is lighter. But it does have the most bang for the buck because you have the extended fuel tanks, the big engines, and if you don't mind being a little cramped, this will get you there quicker and more efficient. So,
what's the horsepower on the engines?
285 per side. It does come 300. It was an upgrade since they built it. So there could be an E out there that's faster because he's got the 300 horsepower motors.
Nice.
It'll do 180 knots indicated all day long.
Nice. Service ceiling.
Service ceiling, 18.5. I don't go that high.
That's impressive.
I have an oxygen tank and a hangar.
Yeah.
I've used it once, so we fly between 6 and 10. You know, unless it's a short flight to get some burgers or something. You know, just whatever out.
Cool.
It's got de-icing boosts. They're pneumatically inflated. You don't want to fly into the ice with them and plan a trip to fly into the ice. It's just used as an escape plan to get out. Same thing on the props. It's got alcohol.
And the leading edge of the wings.
On the leading edge, on the hub. Leading edge of the hub of the prop. It's also got a wand up at the windshield that sprays alcohol. Should you encounter some frost or some ice on the windshield, but again, it's only to be used if you have to have an escape plan. You don't want to launch into the ice. It's actually illegal. It's not a Fiki airplane, which means flight into known icing. And we're coming to you from Farmingdale Republic Airport, and behind the camera,
Roland Clark. Guest pilot today. Second time up in the Baron, and the first time was great. Hope to enjoy this time too. All right, you guys ready to go?
Let's see it.
All right.
Okay, pre-flight inspection complete. Parking brake is set. Loose objects, documents, flashlight. Okay, we're holding seatbelts for after. Breakers were checked. Batteries all 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 seconds of prime. Pull it back. And we're all gonna yell clear. Clear! Nobody coming over to say hello to us? No.
On the right.
Good. Left side. Good start. Looking for oil pressure to come up into the green arc at 1,000 RPMs. It is in the green arc.
And he's setting up his iPad for a trip, a quick trip to Poughkeepsie.
Poughkeepsie, also known as Hudson Valley Regional Airport.
How long do you think that should take us?
Half an hour.
Half hour.
What does it say? 26 minutes. 58 nautical miles as the crow flies.
Pretty quick up and down.
Yep.
Say hi, Sam.
What?
Say hi, Sam.
Hello.
Fuel on board, 106.2. And that's what we're basically confirming on the visual fuel gauges as well. So, makes sense.
Awesome.
All right, ATIS 2665.
Public airspace descending from 4,000 to 2,000. All VFR aircraft are advised to maintain at or below 1,500 feet within the public airspace well north of the airport. Each course runway turn most north of the public airport. I for departures advised ground control for taxi at IFR. Rebacking hold short instructions running assignments and altitude assignments. Advisors contact mission Romeo.
We have Romeo. Ground is on top. Power's on the bottom. Next call is the ground.
Couple at once there. Who's the Baron calling?
Yep, Baron, 111 Mike Alpha, Atlantic, Romeo to the active, please.
111 Mike Alpha ground. Hold short of the approach end of runway 1.
Hold short, approach end to 1, Baron 1 Mike Alpha. I wish we were going someplace where there's some palm trees.
I know.
Yeah, that's
He's even got palm trees on the winglets.
Nice.
Yep. Clear on the right,
731.
clear on the
when do you
left.
think you'll be ready?
yeah, that's pretty cool.
Roger.
Yeah.
They said the private jet industry is booming.
I read that.
Yeah.
32 at Alpha 5, looking for taxi back to the
Yes, if you could afford to do that type of travel and
Yeah.
not expose yourself to 150 possibly contagious people.
It's worth it.
The approach
Worth it,
end,
yeah.
Golf Alpha.
Crossing 1 at the end, Golf Alpha to 321 Mike Alpha.
Yeah, right.
Good.
1 Mike Alpha, what's your direction of flight today?
Basically northbound.
Cessna 18 at Republic Ground, Cessna 18 after Alpha up the runway, taxi to Jet Center North.
1895 Alpha ground, taxi to Echo Alpha, cross runway 1.
Okay, parking brake set. Fuel selectors are on. Throttle's 1500. Quencel supply.
Yeah. Great. Nice new plane.
Yeah, I wish. Mag check. Props, mags, instrument air, ice protection, we don't need it. Throttle's 1,000, trim, one's up, right one's down.
Taxi speed approach of runway 1.
Seatbelts, transponder,
Yep.
departure briefing. I'll let you guys know when we get on the runway, or just before what we're going to do. All right, so we are going, let's look at some airspace so we're going to go through. We're going to stay under New York's Class Bravo. Actually, we're going to call him, see if we could get up to 4,500, maybe going through that part over there.
Runway Tower, Cessna 64 uniform, number 1 for 32 at Alpha.
Cessna 136 for uniform, put there, good morning.
And let's put the ATIS in 2675.
Piper,
We're over there.
Alpha 4, ground point 6, have a nice day.
Republic Tower, Skyhawk 5181 Echo, over cab tree, 1100 feet, information Romeo inbound full.
Sam, your seatbelt's on, right? Bro,
Yeah, yes.
make it really tight.
Straight in runway 32.
Straight in 32, 5181 Echo.
Actually, what's amazing is with the Stratus, you can see what's going on over there right now. The wind's at 260 at 15,
Time 6 runway 32, clear to land.
and they have a runway 24, which is the long runway, so that's going to work. Line up and wait, Baron 111 Mike Alpha. Strobes on, pulse lights on, mixture rich, transponders on. Clear on the right. All right, Sam, you want to turn the tail on?
Yep. Got it on. Right. On. Videoing.
Mike Alpha. Northbound approved. The upwind Cherokee is in left close traffic. Runway 32 cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 111 Mike Alpha. All right, power set. Airspeed's alive. Got a nice little wind from the left. 80 knots, +5. Rotate. Pitch it down for blue line, which is right there. Pitch it up. Wheels up. We are flying. And here come the bumps.
Already.
Yep. And looking out at the wings, no fuel coming out, no vapor, nothing. We're good. 1,000 feet. Pull the power back. 25, 25. And 1 Mike Alpha frequency change, please.
Alpha frequency change is approved. Have a nice flight.
See you later. New York, good morning, Baron, 111 Mike Alpha.
111 Mike Alpha, go ahead.
Just off Republic, 1.8, we're going up to Poughkeepsie, looking for 4.5 with advisories, please.
Smoke 0220 then.
0220 on a flash, Mike Alpha.
127.6, thank you. Mike Alpha, radar contact, proceeded on the course. What altitude are you going to go at?
4,500, sir.
Sounds good. Come up on 126.4 for advisories. I'll hear you better on that one. Visual 34, tower 1857, be good.
Hey again, folks. Welcome back to Fly Like a Pro. Today it's Rowan
Sierra contact
with my friend Andy and his son Sam. Okay, we're in the Baron today, and Andy, why don't you tell us where we're going today?
We're going up to Poughkeepsie, New York.
And we're at a cruising altitude of 4,500, and any specific reason why we're here?
Well, we're going on a heading of northwest, and the FAA says you have to pick an even 1,000 plus a 500 when you're VFR traveling in that direction.
Okay, so he chose 45 because on the ground it was gusting. We had some bumps on takeoff. You'll probably see that in the earlier videos. So Andy chose 45. It's really smooth up here today at 4,500. We're navigating north to Poughkeepsie
by GPS.
All set up in the GPS. The plane's equipped with autopilot, so Andy's pretty much hands-free for the time being. And leaning out the engines for cruise. Alright, so as we said earlier, there's some de-icing stuff. The plane's equipped with some de-icing stuff. Of course, there's no icing today because it's illegal to fly into known weather conditions such as icing. But as Andy said earlier, it's a backup plan just in case, as the weather does what the weather wants. So Sam, I heard you're interested in getting your pilot's license. Is that true?
Yeah. I'm also into boating.
To boating, you know how they're related, right? Oh, well, if you're doing sailing, flying and sailing are pretty much the same thing, except you're in the air and the other one's on water.
And a sail is a wing.
That's right.
As Jimmy Buffett says.
You can see from the video, the sky's pretty clear. We can see forever, almost.
38.8 miles to go.
New York, Commander, November 4.
And our ground speed is
2,000 to 7,500.
157 knots.
157.
Because the wind is coming off our nose from the left.
Right.
All right, let's get the ATIS. And when I said the ATIS is 26,700 feet wide, which is totally capable of this airplane's performance, right? And my skills. And yours if I become incapacitated.
And my skills.
Echo Sierra contact 12605, be good.
I noticed you have an analog flow meter here.
Yes.
And you have a digital one over there.
Yep.
A good redundancy, I guess.
Yeah. This plane has a lot of what they call steam gauges. It's not really a glass cockpit where all this stuff can now be installed, you know, through circuitry and glass panel stuff. But
you ever consider it?
I don't know. I've been flying 42 years and my brain is kind of wired to this now. So, but I do have some glass here and I have some glass here, and you know, little bit sprinkled around there.
I heard from an instructor that it's easier for an analog gauge pilot to learn the glass stuff than it is for the glass kids to come back to the analog.
Really? All I know is my brain is wired to see a needle move suddenly than to see a digit tick.
Right.
You know, needles give you an instant, in my mind, an instant indication of trends and where things are going, but people who fly with tapes interpret it just as well. So.
Yes, a little bit of getting used to.
Yep. All right, so we're going to tell them we want to start down. And 1 Mike Alpha, we're going to look to begin our descent down to 2.5. Our Baron 111 Mike Alpha, good morning.
Baron 111 Mike Alpha, that's start.
We are 12 southeast, landing with November, looking for straight in 33.
Baron 111 Mike Alpha, make straight in runway 33, report a 3 mile final.
Straight in 33, call you 3 out, Mike Alpha.
Flight set 331, contact New York 132.75, safe trip.
275, good day.
I guess this is where the costume thing started, I don't know. Oh no, the yellow shirts are here. Hey!
All right, get ready for some lifting action here. I get a feeling this ridge is gonna...
Fun part of the ride.
Yeah.
Roller coaster.
Yep, I got the power pulled way back here at 17 inches of manifold pressure. So, with indicating about 160. And once we clear this ridge, we'll get down to pattern altitude. And I'm gonna go full flaps. All right, so landing checklist. Gear is down. Fuel selectors on both. Mixtures are full rich. Props to go. Now we got to start this slow.
Baron 1 Mike Alpha, disregard reporting point, runway 33, clear to land, wind 310 at 10, gust 20.
Clear to land, runway 33, 1 Mike Alpha. All right, so we're stabilized. Once again, gump, gas, undercarriage mixture, props, not yet.
Archer 75082 is 10 miles to the northeast and bound for November.
Number 082, okay. Dutchess Tower, from the northeast, enter the right downwind runway 33, report midfield.
Right downwind 33, report midfield, Archer 082.
And we got red on white on the Vassies.
Says 945 Foxtrot, they'll be advised, expect to go around, get a Baron and bound for runway 33, that's pretty much outside with you.
We're missed approach now.
Number 45 Foxtrot, Roger, to keep the mist and just remain in this frequency for a while.
45 Foxtrot.
Traffic.
Ooh.
445 Foxtrot, contact New York on 132.75, safe trip.
45 Foxtrot.
What do you think, Sam?
1 Mike Alpha, say Parker intent.
Restaurant parking, we are unfamiliar, sir.
Number 1 Mike Alpha, contact ground point 8.
Ground point 8, Mike Alpha. Cross the line. Ground Baron 111 Mike Alpha is off the active to restaurant parking. We are unfamiliar.
Baron 111, Mike Alpha, ground. Continue down at taxiway Delta, then left on Gulf. Hold short to runway 24.
Delta left Golf, hold short of 24, my Golf. I'd say if that was a carrier landing, I'd give myself a 10.
Yes.
I'd probably give myself a 7. But it was windy.
It was windy.
It was very windy.
Out of control.
Yeah.
And the gusts were up.
Yeah.
All in all, good landing. The wheels are down, it's a good landing.
Yep. Or what do they say? Any landing you could walk away from is a good landing.
That's right. I was reading an article about the hard landings that the airlines do.
Yep.
And they put it down to get it to stick to the runway.
Baron 1, Mike Alpha, cross runway 24 on Gulf, and then left on Alpha.
Cross 24 on Golf, left Alpha. We're not going to bother anybody. Wind is coming out of that way.
Yeah.
I'm going to
do one of these.
Yeah, is that a spot? Jet ramp.
That one there.
640, cross runway 15.
Yeah, let's do this.
Bravo, hold short of runway 24.
Cross runway 15 at Delta to Bravo, hold short 24, 640.
Go right into the wind. 330. Nobody's coming out here today.